Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome to the Commissioner's Corner. It's been a while since we've had a competitive week here in the Yorktown Bros Fantasy Football League. This week we only had one matchup within 20 points of each other, and that matchup wasn't even within 10. We at least got a nice Monday night rundown as Tim with Njoku jumped like 4 teams, sent Ryan into 7th place, making him go 1-1 on the week, which prompted his "Is it last place in the regular season or losers bracket?" comment, as he is on death's door for making the playoffs. Now, speaking of that playoff race, we had 3 more people enter the losers bracket, as Tim, Chase, and Paul have been officially eliminated from playoff contention. Now, Tim, I'm sure, would like me to bring attention to this emoji next to his points against, which he's been complaining about. This means Tim been getting shit on all season long. But the emoji I'd rather bring attention to is this one. This one means that I'm better at fantasy football than all of you. And that's been your emoji lesson for the week. Now, for the playoff race, Brittany falls further from her mountaintop that she's been sitting on all season long. She goes 0-2 this week. That means that Zach and I have bye weeks in the winners bracket locked up. Who will be the 1 and 2 seed, yet to be determined, but we have guaranteed buys. This means I won't have a meaningful fantasy football matchup until like 3 weeks from now. That's going to be tough. But back to the people that will have to sweat over this next week. We have a 5-man race for 3 spots. Now, I say 5-man. Ryan is a mathematical possibility. He would have to go 2-0. Skip and Lou would have to go 0-2, and Ryan would have to outscore Skip by over 100 points. I would normally say that's impossible, but we just saw Skip beat Paul by 100 points just a few weeks ago, so there is precedent. You like that legal term, Ryan? However, the real race is between Jeff, the Priors, Skip, and Lou. Any combination of wins, losses could leave all 4 of these teams in the 7th spot. As long as Jeff goes 1-1 with his points for, he should be safe. If the Priors go 1-1, Lou would have to outscore them by over 40 to jump Skip and the Priors. We do get a nice direct matchup here between the Priors and Skip this week, which has big playoff implications. Not only with seeding, but one of these teams could get the ultimate timming and find themselves in 7th place on the season. But however, the tightest race, potentially the most competitive thing we've seen all year in the Yorktown Bros Fantasy Football League, is the race for the Toilet Bowl buys. We have 3 teams down here at 8 and 18. Paul and Brian both have very close, very impressively low points for on the season. Chase has about 50 points more than them, but it's looking at a potential first to worst scenario in his first season without outside consultation. We are lucky again to have a direct matchup between Paul and Brian with huge bye week implications. One or both of these teams could find themselves with direct seats into the semifinals of the losers bracket. And we saw Paul scrambling out here after waivers cleared this morning. But I'm not sure Aiden O'Connell is the savior to Paul's season. I'm not sure that's who takes him to the next level here. His entire lineup is set. He is projected 85 points. The bye week's hit hard in his time of need. It's been a rough season. Now, those 2 matchups are really the only direct matchups that have implications. If you're looking for some more stakes for your games, there's always side betting. I mean, I know y'all love to do that, so that is an option. I'm looking forward to seeing how this season ends, and I'll catch you next week on the Commissioner's Corner.